All right, good morning. It's Monday. It is the first week of June, which is crazy. And we are starting one of my favorite topics, the Black Plague. It is so similar to what's going on in the world today. So many similarities that we can draw from, and a lot of things come from um, this time period that affect our world today, including a word that you've heard over and over and over and over again that you probably never want to ever hear it again. The word quarantine comes from this time. So one of the videos that you're going to watch, the video that you're going to watch today on Ed Puzzle, is all about where the word quarantine comes from. It's really short. It's like 3 minutes. Today is going to be set up like last week, where you had like a little video to watch and then read a section of the chapter and answer questions. It's an intro on the Black Plague. This is, by I think, the biggest reason why feudalism stops in Europe. Last week we had the Crusades, the 100 Years' War, the Magna Carta, and other political developments. And then also the plague happens and totally changes things forever. It kills many millions of people. It destroys the European economy, and it takes a really long time, and it changes how people operate and how they work, and workers' rights and a lot of different things. So we're going to see that. Then Tuesday, Wednesday, and really throughout the rest of our study of this is going to be focused on looking at some documents and creating a lot of different cool things, like a description, a picture, a chart. So I'll talk more about that tomorrow. We'll do a live meet on Tuesday. And Tuesday and Wednesday is all focused on what the Black Plague is, and it's based on this one reading or excerpt called the Decameron. It's kind of long, so I'm giving you 2 days to read it, because it is longer. It's kind of hard, but I think you'll like it because it's really, really gross. So I think you'll be engaged with it. All right, so that's Tuesday, Wednesday. You have to figure out what the Black Plague is, the Black Death, and then just write a description on it. And I'll talk more about this tomorrow, but just giving you an overview of the week. And then Thursday, Friday is also focused on a new set of documents, figuring out how the plague spread so quickly. Another thing that I just realized, I say the Black Death here. Up here, I call it the Black Plague. You'll see it referred to as the plague. In fact, one of the questions today is, why is the plague referred to as the Black Death? They're all interchangeable words, so don't get confused if you see Black Death, Black Plague, the Plague, bubonic plague. They all are referring to the same period. There were a bunch of plagues. They happened actually they happened at the end of in the 1300s, and then they happened every 10 years for the next 100 or so years. So it was a terrible time in Europe. Way, way, way worse than this. So than this pandemic, coronavirus, COVID-19 that we are in. Way deadlier, but they also didn't know what germs were, and also were really gross and kind of wore the same clothes for many, many days and didn't really shower. So anyway, we'll see what it is, how it spread. I can't do a read aloud today because for some reason Screencastify is cutting me off at 5 minutes. So you're going to have to read the chapter on your own. And it's just the one section of the chapter. It's in the Black Plague. It's in that same chapter that we've been reading. If my computer loads, I'll show you where it is. I'll post it on here. It's 5.3. It's about 2 pages, so it is a little bit longer, but you just have to answer 5 questions on it. The questions are, what areas of the world were affected by the spread of the plague in the 14th century? Why was the plague called the Black Death? How was the plague spread? How did the outbreak of the plague in the 14th century contribute to the decline of feudalism in Europe? And then how does the word quarantine come from the Black Death? Like, how are they connected? And that's from the Ed Puzzle video. All right. So good luck. It's just the Ed Puzzle and these 5 questions. And then tomorrow, Wednesday, is focused on 2 different documents, 1 picture and 1 longer thing. And I'll talk more about that tomorrow. And we'll do a live meet tomorrow, not today. All right. Good luck. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll be on